Let's do this. I'm ready.
Let's go. Hello.
All right. So after a job well done, you ask around about other jobs, and you learn about some troubles over in Good Mead. You learn that there's been a good deal of there was an attack on the town speaker in that town, and some sort of creature attacked and killed him and stole the town's mead. So you make your way to Good Mead, a small town on the opposite end of 10 towns from Tourmaline, learning that the town speaker, what's his name? Kendrick, that was his name. There we go. Kendrick Railsbarrow was apparently attacked trying to get a shipment of mead secured in Good Mead, and was unfortunately killed in the attempt.
Was that Tendrick with a T or like with a K?
Kendrick with a K.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
So headed into Good Mead, you're pointed in the direction of really the only place of gathering here. There's a large mead hall sort of in the center of town. That's where most people gather on in their off time. Put you back in the tavern. All right, so you guys are in the town of Good Mead. You're at the Mead Hall.
Okay. Oh, is that, sorry, have you finished? Sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I was just gonna sit and I'm gonna look and see if there's a table of lively people chatting amongst themselves and pick a table to sit at, see if I can pick up any local gossip or news or information.
Awesome. Yeah, sure. So the talk of the town at this point is the missing mead shipment. Not much being talked about other than that.
Hold it together, Beek. I know it's a terrible tragedy.
I'm all in on this. We're finding group gang. I pour everybody some drink of my infant flask into everybody's drink glass, maybe a little tiny bit for myself as well. I'm like, listen, a heinous crime has been committed this day. Mead has been stolen and a man was killed. So we have to find out who did this and where this mead is. Not for us, friends, but for the folks of Good Mead, for the well-being of everyone here, and to avenge the person dead. Yes, so we must do this, people. We need to find this out. Tally's gone up and check, and I feel like we see where she gets. And if
I
not,
thought that Beek was just making this rousing speech in the middle
Yeah.
of just,
oh, happy
Yeah.
days. Beek
gets
kicks
louder
some of the
and louder.
glasses.
Okay.
Beek kicks some of the glass and stands up on the table and says, folks, town folks, will you last without good mead? Because I for one, will not sit here and drink without good mead. Tell us your woes, folks. Tell us where this happened. Where can we go? Where are the adventurers? We've solved many a crime. We took down a grell. My friend here timber arrow through its beak, right through its beak. Yo, that's close to my name. Anyway, that's fine. It wasn't me. But look, basically, we can help you folks. Gather around here. Tell us where to go. Tell us what happened. We will help you. All inquiries go to, of course, our good leader,
Beek,
Timber.
Beek,
So all
Beek,
line up against
Beek.
her.
Yes.
And I lift up a glass.
There's a lot
Crowd
of
surf.
after the great deal of rabble rousing and people, on they're hitting their cups against tables and cheering you on, Beak. A humble fisherman comes up to your group and says, "Well, we would be most appreciative of your assistance. There is not much that we, the good town of Good Mead, can offer you in the way of a reward, but we can offer you food and lodging after this task is done."
And Mead?
Of course.
Timber, take it.
Right down your alley.
Roll my eyes and I ask the fisherman, so when was the last time that this shipment was supposed to come to you?
Well, the attack happened a couple of days ago at the edge of town near the forest. I can show you the way if you like.
Why do you think it went missing?
Well, it never got here, and our town speaker was supposed to secure it, and now he's dead, and the maid is missing.
What,
They have been the maid in the hallway with a lead pipe.
Candlestick, yeah.
Yeah, the candlestick.
Totally.
Yeah.
I just take a big sip and I'm like, all right, guys, we're gonna go find this lost mead.
Wait 1 second. I'm gonna put my mead glass down. Tally's gonna put it down, not having drunk any of it, and walk up to the fisherman and just say, "Any idea what's happened to him? Have people been missing in this forest before, or anything similar happened before?"
Not like this, no.
Tally's gonna probe him and say, "What do you mean not like this?"
Well, I mean, sometimes people get killed by wild animals when they go hunting and whatnot, and sometimes someone goes missing out on the lake because they get too drunk and then they fall off the boat.
This looks like a very targeted scenario that might happen.
But if things happen from time to time, and this is your first time missing things, what alarms you so much about this time?
Things don't really go missing. I mean, those mead casks are pretty heavy. I mean, they weigh a couple 100 pounds apiece, and I mean, something or someone took all of them, and there was only one set of tracks that led away from it.
Friends, there was a petty mead thief in our midst. There's only one thing that needs to happen here, and that's that we get that mead back.
All right, Beek. I love you. You're a funny guy. Right. Shall we head?
I don't
The
need to
forest.
hear anymore.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
I deserve this. Deserve this.
Why do you deserve this?
I've made a lot of bad puns with some dungeon masters in the past, and I deserve this. All right. So the fisherman will take you towards the edge of the forest. As he's on his way out, he will let you know that there was a group of people that from town that actually tried to also hunt down this flask. They left yesterday and they haven't come back. They didn't come back.
Okay. So potentially we might find them. Okay.
Dirty mead thieves.
Is there a new map for this one?
There will be.
There will be? Okay. So
As we're walking, can I possibly have a conversation with one of my comrades? Okay. I'm gonna, as we're walking and the guy's leading us, Tally's gonna kind of pick out where Timber is and speed up and match their pace. Timber. I'm addressing a Timber. Could you lend me your ear for a moment?
Of course. What's up?
I've been thinking about something that happened a little while ago. I'm wondering if you could answer a few questions, or I don't know, like tell me a little bit about something. Is now a good time?
I'm not doing anything else.
Your die. Could you tell me about them?
Oh, it's a game I picked up back home.
All right.
You know, like my brothers and I used to play dice games. So when I left home, I just took a set with me, and I use them every once in a while. I usually try and target someone that's a little more of affluence than the people here, but every once in a while you encounter someone with something you may want, and a dice game is a fair way to get something from them.
Right, okay. I mean, it's when we were at the tavern, the first time we met, like you played 2 games. First game, you didn't actually play it in the end, right? I think the other people knew about you, you didn't roll the dice, you walked away.
Yeah.
Second game, you rolled it. Well, you played the game, you rolled it, you won something, you got given something, and then you fell flat on your face. So I'm just trying to figure out what caused that, and I just, the difference is either the fact that you have your die and you rolled it, was the fact that you won a game, or is it the fact that you got given something? Like, what caused that?
Honestly, I've been thinking about the same thing too. That's never really happened before with the dice games, so I don't really know. I mean, like you said, the first time I didn't roll the dice because they didn't want to play, but the second time, I mean, the dice game went just like it normally does. He asked to play, I rolled the dice, I won, he gave me the blanket, and then I just blacked out.
And that's never happened before?
No.
I have to keep an eye on that, I guess. We've got your back anyway. Maybe we can figure it out. I don't know. We don't want that to happen.
Right. I mean, hopefully it's just a one-time thing.
Yeah, let's hope so. Thanks for the chat.
You're welcome, Tally.
As they're having the chat up there, Beek puts his arms around both Cavill and Killigan, and he just says, "Guys, I've been thinking about something for the last while, and it just really bothered me. I just love Mead, and the fact that this Mead's been taken is just it's disgusting. We need to get this Mead. We need to do this, friends. For Mead everywhere."
I slowly turn my head over and just slide his hand off my shoulder.
I just kind of just get a shirt and just like, buddy, we'll get through this together. And I just kind of just walk a little faster.
Okay. All right. All right. So the fisherman will lead you to the edge of the town and kind of point out, where the incident took place and point you in the direction into the woods of where the tracks led out of town.
Okay. Are they just regular footprints?
The footprints are gone at this point. It's been a few days, so with snow, precipitation, the tracks are gone. So you don't have any fresh tracks to you don't have any fresh tracks in the snow to lead you out, but you do have a general direction of where you need to go.
Are there any tracks from like the other? I know you said he mentioned about the tracks of when obviously the things went missing, but like he said that they sent a party. Are their tracks visible or not?
Make a wisdom survival check.
Oh, ass. Wisdom survival check. 1 sec. My sheet is not up. Sorry, I just realised I picked my spells, but hadn't actually gone back to my character sheet. So now my internet's like, come on. Survival, you said, right?
Yes.
Oh god, 6.
Not that you can tell.
Cool. I guess we go in the general direction.
Okay. All right then. So after you head on your way into the woods, and after about 30 minutes or so, something comes out of the woods. A man comes out of the woods, and he's like running in your direction. He lurches out of the woods into plain view, moving as fast as he can. He's got like a pack slung over his back with what appears to be like animal traps. And in one of them, there's like a white fox in one of the traps. And as soon as he pops into you, he's like, oh, thank goodness. Are you from Goodmead?
Kind of. What's your name?
My name's Fef Morin. I'm a trapper from Goodmead myself. Oh, thank gods. I just had the
Beth,
worst
what's
freight.
going on?
The scouts that went out the other day to look for the mead, they're that way. They're all dead. They're all dead.
Okay, all right, calm down, Beth. It's okay.
Well, stop, Fef. The mead. Did you see the mead, Fef?
No, it's gone. It's gone.
Beth, you're an animal
Hold it together,
trapper,
Beek.
right?
Yeah.
Did it look like an animal got to them?
No. Something caved in their chest with some sort of club or weapon. Whatever killed it. It was big, real big.
Faith, I'm sorry to put you on the spot here, but why would anyone steal your mead?
To drink it?
No, as in like, is it a famous mead? Is it well known in this area? Like, what's special about it?
The town's called Good Mead.
But is it like a commodity is what I'm trying to figure out.
Booze is
Like-
a commodity in the frozen north, yes.
Okay, all right, okay.
Fef, you're a tracker, right?
Looks like
We're going after these. We're going after whatever it is that took this meat and killed for our friends. Do you want to help us? Could you help us track it? Because we're a band of adventurers and we've taken down some disgusting creatures and monsters in our time. We'll do it again specifically to get at some mead. So would you help us? I mean, you know where you've been. You got a white fox in your trap apparently, which I'm not so great about. But look, I'm willing to forgo that and overlook that. And if you help us, what do you think? We can all go together.
He's like, well, I'm not going back there, but I made tracks plenty fine. If you can just follow my footprints, you'll easily find the bodies. And maybe then whatever killed it will lead you back to wherever the meat was. As far as the fox goes, if you want to buy it?
No, I don't want to buy it.
Nice try
Okay.
to try.
Wait, how much?
I don't know. Gold
I'm
piece.
wondering about this fox.
What does it do? What does it do? Is it change for anything, or is it just a?
I don't know,
dead.
I just
dead.
caught it. No, it's not dead. It's alive.
Oh, it's not dead.
Oh, is it?
How much do you want
Okay.
for it? How much do you want for it?
One gold piece.
Sold.
Oh, wait,
All right.
Release that damn white fox.
I was only gonna buy the best with Beek, but
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, he'll take the gold piece from whoever.
Beek.
And
Beek's.
okay. And he'll hand it over.
I release it instantly.
Wait, we
You
could have
just-
spoken to it. What did you
You're
see?
just setting it down.
I'm about to release it, and I look at everybody else and like, what am I doing? What's wrong? What do you want from me here?
And as you're
Getting
holding it,
killed
it's
by
just like
monster.
it's just chilling.
Yeah.
Aww.
And it's just
I wanna
like,
stroke it.
yeah,
I wanna
you
stroke
can
the
pet
little
it. It
fox.
doesn't try to bite you or nothing.
Yeah. I
Aw.
feel like I should
Do
let
you
this
think
thing
it's
go.
gonna survive though? It seems like it's really docile around people. Do you think it's really gonna survive in the
I mean,
wild?
it was. I like see if it'll sit on my shoulder.
Yeah, sure. It'll just kind of
Okay.
like perch up there for a second, and
Grand.
like
If it
just
wants to
kinda,
bolt,
like,
it's
wrap
on
itself
its
around
head.
your shoulders.
Okay. If it wants to stick around, it can stick around. If it feels like trouble and bolts, I'm letting that thing bolt. Poor thing should
Okay.
be kept in captivity like that.
All right. So you guys
you
following
don't want it as a
Feth's footprints?
Yeah.
Okay.
But stealthily.
Stealthily? Okay. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and make some dexterity stealth checks for me as a group.
Just crunching in the snow.
I got another 20.
Hey, dang. 2 in a row.
16.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
20,
actually rolling
15.
crap.
20, 15, 16.
I feel like this dice doesn't like me. It's a 10 for me.
Okay. 10's decent. All right. You're able to more or less quietly make your way through the woods. After about another 10 minutes or so of following these footprints, deeper into the woods, amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of the 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death.
God.
New fallen snow has already begun to settle on the corpses.
Can we check to see how long they've been dead? Like, yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make a wisdom medicine check.
Okay.
Can I go through the pockets?
I want to check their. Yeah, I want to see if they have anything of value or anything that can help us.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Tully. What is your medicine check?
18.
18. I mean, you can tell that they were the cold definitely preserves, so it's a little hard to tell. You can tell the nature of their wounds was by some sort of bludgeoning weapon, a big one. Died in the last 12 hours, probably.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Going through their stuff, you don't really find anything of value. You don't find any money. Just standard weapons and gear that you would expect of a militia. Spears and like simple. If there are any more footprints, go ahead and make a survival check.
Oh gosh. It's a 5.
The what?
It's a 5.
5. You do find big tracks leading away from. I mean, they're not hard to find, but you do find tracks leading away from this grisly scene that are different from the ones left by Feth.
Mm-hmm.
If we're true pilfering through their pockets, folks, shall we go?
Is it? Can we just before we go? Is there? I just want to figure out, like, is there any way we can determine, like, why they died there? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is it just a random attack, or is there any kind of, did they carry supplies? Like, what was this big thing?
I think they went after the guys. They went after them to get the meat, and then they were killed.
Yeah.
Right.
So they must have intercepted it. Okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if it was a case of they'd encountered that thing with the mead. So were there any broken barrels of mead or something? So yeah, just want to check. Right, let's follow the big tracks.
All right. As you guys are sort of leaving this scene, Beek, out of the corner of your eye, you notice something sort of pop out of the snow, and it throws like a tiny little snowball at you, hits you in the face. And you look, and you kind of wipe it away from your face, and you look, and it is indeed another Chewinga.
These lads.
Is it a Chewinga I would recognize?
No, this is a different Chewinga.
Not Chewette either. Damn. Okay.
As you notice the Chewinga, the fox on your shoulders jumps off and runs towards it.
Oh no.
And like stops right before it and is just like staring at it. And the Chewinga does a little bow in front of it.
Oh my god.
It's so cute.
Is he gonna ride the fox?
Timber, do your thing. Do your thing.
It goes to its little pouch on its side, and it holds up like for him it's like this, but it's like a little berry, and it holds it up to the fox, and the fox will eat it. And then the Chewinga then gets onto the back of the fox. It'll ride up to you, Beek, and it'll do kind of what it did to Timber, and it'll just kind of point up towards you.
I'll get down on my hunkers, and I'll just hold up my hand.
All right. It touches the tip of your finger, and it bestows upon you a charm of animal conjuring.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Chewinga.
Cutie.
Nice.
I thought it was just gonna
So
run off
cute.
at the fox. I'll be like, oh my god.
So a charm of animal conjuring.
Conjuring.
Nice. Thank you very much, creature. I tip my non-existent hat to it. I kind of brush my hair. Potentially offered a little bit of drink if it wants it. I know it doesn't because I did before, but I'm like, this is all I got, friend. Oh, and I said to it, even though I know it's going to sound English, I'm like, do you guys want to leave? Do you want to get to safety? It's dangerous out here. You guys might get hurt. You're free to go. And I go,
And it'll
Just imagine a big
after
clump.
after it bestows its little charm upon you, it'll the Chewinga and the fox will ride off into the forest.
Oh, that's so cute. I don't know why I imagined this fox to be a white fox. Was it a white fox?
yeah,
It's a white fox. Yeah, it's an
Oh,
Arctic
so, yeah.
fox. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Beek raises his flask and says, "You wouldn't enjoy the meat as much as I would anyway, white fox."
So just so you know, Beek, with the animal charm of animal conjuring, you can cast the conjure animal spell. It's a 3rd level spell up to 3 times.
nice.
So if you want to look up the conjure animal spell on D&D Beyond, or I believe it's even on Roll20 if you want to just Google it. Or yeah, the Player's Handbook works too. So that is available to you 3 times.
Perfect. So sorry, one more time, what's it called? Just so I can
Conjure animals.
conjure animals. Happy days.
Is
Perfect.
that per day or?
No, it's just
The rest.
3 times, and then the charm disappears.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So it's like a temporary kind of thing.
Right.
Right, I see. You have to let us know what that does, Beek.
Oh, I shall. Oh, I shall.
I know this spell. It's pretty cool.
All right. All right.
It's a good spell.
Cool. I guess
Should we
we'll kind of
continue
wait
following
up
the footsteps?
watching what the
Yes, you can keep following the footsteps. So after about another hour of trekking through the woods, the trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. The center cave, a frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave, an 8-foot high passage hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and two massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this entrance.
The eastern cave, you said, right?
No, what happened? No, that's where I want you to go. There we go.
So, as we like kind of pull up to these three entrances, I feel like we might be going into the belly of the beast right now. We walk in there.
I agree. Are we ready?
Well, I'm wondering if we should try and lead it out. You know, we talked about it in the other cave. Try and get them to come to us. Maybe they make some noise.
Are they two planks of wood in front of it? Yeah.
They're like fallen logs.
Anybody want to burn them out?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like, yeah. I said my piece. I don't know what you guys want to do.
We always go in head first. I mean, sometimes it works in our favor, sometimes it doesn't.
Callie, you almost died last time. Maybe let's not jump in head first this time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe maybe we can make a distraction out here, a noise where they might think they might be under attack.
Yeah.
Bring them out and then fight them out
attack.
Here.
Bait plan. Try number 2, I feel like you're saying.
Yeah. Shall I play music or something? But I need to make sure that I really won't get hit by this thing when it comes up to me. I don't want to get paralyzed
we could form
again.
a wall and you could play music behind us.
I feel like this thing has taken stuff away, though. I don't think it's going to come out. And if you light the fire outside, if you place stuff outside, I don't think it's going to come out to us. I feel like it's a cave system. It's hidden in. There's a reason it's hidden there. It's not going to come out. That's what I feel.
But those guys
right.
outside got killed, and they weren't anywhere near the cave.
All right.
So what?
It's true.
Okay, hold on. Can anybody talk to animals?
No, I didn't pick. I've got detect thoughts. If it's like a certain, I think, a level of intelligence, I can learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. Which is probably going to be kill
What's
them.
your range? What is the range?
30 feet in front of me, so it has to be kind of close. I have to be able to, not close, but I need to be able to see it. I can't like cast it into.
I mean, Beek can conjure animals.
I mean, as of 5 minutes ago, I can.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. Like, we could send an animal ahead of us a little bit.
I don't know. He only has that 3 times, and if it doesn't work, we're just wasting one. I say we use these logs and move them so we could have some cover.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to try to bring them out, we have an advantage of sneak attack and all that we could ambush them with. I could, me and maybe one other person could be out in the middle, maybe even catch the other log on fire or something to kind of draw their attention.
Yeah.
That way it's at least a low risk, high reward.
Yeah.
All right, let's burn a log.
He just randomly shouts, "We got mead here! Get mead! We have plenty of mead if anyone's around who wants mead."
So the plan to distract them is to just burn the logs outside, or are we going to try and put them into the entrance and try and smoke them out like you guys said? Where are we burning these logs? Just where they are?
We could. My arrow doesn't work.
Beek has an idea if that's anything. I think maybe Cavill was about to say the same thing I am, so I'll let Cavill go.
I say we block one entrance right
yes,
here.
Cavill.
Yes,
See, Cavill, this is why you and me, Cavill.
Oh. Say we put one here. This is the one we catch on fire.
Smoke it out.
And then we move one along the side and have a few hide behind that log. So if anybody comes towards us, we have advantage of sneak attack and so forth.
Yeah, so put the log in the way of one of them, set it on fire. The smoke will go inside the cave. We'll wait at the other entrance of the cave. We'll put the log kind of lengthways, and we'll hide behind that, and then we can spring attack on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like Cavill and Timber potentially are the stronger ones. What's your strength?
I agree, Talia. I feel like they should be the ones outside to wait.
In terms of like, is it strength? I can't remember. What if you wanted to pick up those, you
17?
need to pick
My general strength is not very good, but like my weapon attacks are good.
I mean, we could probably just roll this as well. I'm not sure if we
Yeah.
didn't really
Yeah.
need to pick it
If
up.
you all roll it together, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean. So for this one that's closest to the entryway, we're gonna roll it and block that entryway.
Okay. That is easy enough to do. I can just move it. Okay. Sorry.
Like he's
Putting
doing
things
doing
through
it.
this was- There we go.
awesome that you can actually do that.
All right.
and we're going to use the second one to Beek and Cavill know the plan the best. Where's the
So
second one
basically,
go?
if we just kind of put the second one near the entrance of the exit of the cave, and we can all kind of hide behind that. So basically, I'll set the log on fire with my. Finally, I get to use this with my create bonfire ability at the entrance. And should we have it at the other entrance though, at the exit, so it'll smoke the whole way through the cave. He'll come out the other entrance, and we'll be hidden behind.
So where I'm at, I'm thinking we should place that log here, so that way if they come on either side, we have a good cover.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
place the
where I'm
log
at,
over here, yeah.
So you want it over here?
I can't select where. Yeah, and then put that sideways.
Like
So
this?
we're all.
Mhm.
Or
Okay.
like this?
I mean, they're both going to go on fire though, maybe. So I'd say maybe put it over this entrance, because we can all hide behind it here. That thing's going to get smoked out this side. We all jump up the log, attack from behind.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
can we check to see if the logs are like dry enough to burn? I just thought.
That's a good point. It is quite snowy.
Yeah. Make a nature check.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll.
Cavill's just pushing these logs and then they can't be lit on fire.
So they are.
Hold on. Oh god, I'm so shit again. Sorry. Swearing. 7. What's 7?
No idea.
All right, just do it. See what happens.
A low nature check.
I know. Is that a tree? I don't know.
Beek looks at Timber. Happy with this plan?
Hey, do it. Oh
Sounds
wait,
good to
Timber.
me.
Sorry. Oh, what was I saying? I think it's because it's a teen. I'm like, yes. Sorry.
Beek gives Cavill